We have another question. This one sent in via email to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Peter Forbes. After listening to Broken Skull with The Undertaker, that's, I don't know if you know, this is the Steve Austin interview show on the WWE Network.
Okay, yes.
Undertaker, he says Ole Anderson and Jim Barnett said, quote, "No one will pay to see you wrestle." Did you think the same thing at the time?
Well, at the time in 1989,
1990.
Or 1990. Here's at that time they were correct. However, it reminds me of what I said to Barnett in one of the booking meetings one time. He said, "Well, boys, what are we going to do to draw money next month?" And went around the room and he said, "Well, what about you?" I said, "Nothing." I said, "We ain't going to draw any money in May or June or July. But if we start right now, we might be able to draw some money in August." And he said, obviously, that was not the answer he wanted to hear, right? Just when we just got Mark, and the story has been told of, we needed a skyscraper. And Dutch Mantell said, "Hey, I got a kid in Memphis, master of pain, 7 feet tall, but he's a good kid." I said, "Okay, I found you a fucking skyscraper." Which one was hurt the first time? I never can remember. He replaced Sid.
Yeah.
So anyway, but that's the thing. He was a big green kid who'd only been wrestling about a year. And so right immediately then he fit into a spot because how many people are 7 feet tall, but nobody was going to pay to see him wrestle at that particular point. But I could tell, Jim Ross could tell, Kevin Sullivan could tell, obviously Dutch Mantell could tell, you know, he's a good guy. He's big. He's impressive looking. He's obviously young and green. So you try to just teach him how to work and teach him how to fucking think, and something's going to come along. And then because that's the kind of guy that can be a star when he figures out who he is or what the gimmick is or whatever. And son of a gun, it was probably a gimmick nobody particularly counted on, but yeah. So both were right, but to not see that there was tremendous potential in him is crazy.